So this workbook that you sent us, because we want to promote it for her,
Yeah,
right? We want
for
to.
sure.
Can you
Oh,
give
thank
our
you.
audience a little bit about what they'll find on it and for who it is, right? What kind of person would benefit from purchasing this?
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is a self-paced ebook, and it's basically for anybody who has questioned things in their families, the ones that have always been maybe like the black sheep, or the one that wants to do things differently. A lot of times they're the people that we would call a cycle breaker.
Mhm.
Mm.
And it starts off with an assessment. So you sort of get a sense of like the different ways that intergenerational trauma may show up for you. And then from there, it gives you some tools to, one, assert boundaries, which I know we tend to talk a lot about in therapy, and
Mhm.
also to just reframe thoughts or beliefs that aren't helpful.
That's a great $11 for that is amazing, to be
Yeah.
honest, because that's you're going deep. And it's between
Yeah,
you and that piece of paper, you know? You could be as comfortable as you want.
So
exactly.
would this be an option for there's some people that don't do therapy or don't believe in therapy. Would this be
Mhm.
sort of like an option to kind of go off on their own and do it on their own and kind of throw everything on that book, right? Without telling anybody. Because I've heard of people saying, I don't want to go to therapy. I don't want a stranger listening to my problems, yada,
Mm-hmm.
yada, yada, yada. So is it something like, you that they can go on their own and do on their own? Is that would be is that something that would be considered as that?
I would say it's not a replacement for therapy,
Mhm.
but it's something to help or supplement any of your healing practices. And therapy is one of those. So
Yeah.
I also know, like, for me, for example, like I'm Puerto Rican. And so there are a lot of other healing practices that people in the Caribbean practice, all of Latin America, really. And some of
Right.
us talk more about it than others.
Yeah.
And sometimes therapy doesn't feel safe or doesn't feel comfortable for people, and they'd rather, focus on different practices too. This can also supplement that.